Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is Miami hot. That's all I can tell you right now. It's 97 degrees. And the humidity is, I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. The humidity is burning. It's like a sauna. Plus it's hot. And it's Miami hot. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. Well, greetings. It's Miami hot. Thought I'd come on and do a quick car cam and see how everybody is doing. It's Miami hot. I see why they call the basketball team the Miami Heat, because this is Miami hot heat right now. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, it is hot. I can't even begin to explain this. And in my car with the air conditioner on, it ain't even, it's just not even helpful. Miami hot is worse than Chicago hot, New York hot, and Georgia hot. Because it's all three of those hots put together. Miami hot is when it's over 95 and the humidity is so thick you can cut it with a knife. That's Miami hot. Today, it is Miami hot. It's Miami hot. That's all I can say. It's Miami hot. Franklin, Katrina, how y'all doing? I don't know what the weather's like where you are. Brother Mart, I don't know what the weather is, but it's hot. Miami hot. Your water, if you leave it outside, if you had it in the freezer and it's frozen, give it about 4 minutes, it'll be thawed out. That's how hot it is. Tonight, come on in the room. Come on in my room. We'll be on at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And we got a bonus this week. Elder Melvin is coming to Bethel BHG TV on tomorrow night. So we're going to get a double header from him because he will be with us exclusively tomorrow night on our channel. We'll be simulcasting the lesson tonight, and then he'll be on tomorrow night exclusively just on Bethel. So he'll be with us live. He's going to do a special lesson. I get like a little break. I didn't come on last night. I was just tore up. It's just hot right now. It's just hot. 78 degrees in New York. Wow. All right. It's 97 here. And it's hot. Man. I just, the problem is that 95, wow. In Raleigh, wow, that's hot. All those that are coming through that storm, that storm, it tore up a lot of places. And I hate to see anybody go through that. You know, you living in South Florida and you see people go through that, you can feel it. Your heart goes out to them because you know what it's like. And the worst storm we've been through was Andrew. When Andrew hit South Florida a number of years ago, it looked like a bomb went off. Literally, it looked like a bomb went off. And the winds were so strong that none of the trees had leaves on them anymore. All of the trees were just bare. I mean, like bare. And if they had branches left, they were on the ground. It was just, Andrew was the worst storm I've ever seen in my life. And it was just bad. No lights for weeks. It's 101 in Clovis, California. Wow, Alva, that is hot. That's hot. 101. The reason why it's so bad here is because of the humidity, and it feels like when you go outside that you're walking into a steam room and a sauna at the same time. You feel the heat and you got the moisture. It's just bad. These storms are getting so intense. To see a storm that was not a hurricane, but a storm to bring out that many tornadoes. It coming out of the Gulf, it was just, man, it was something. And the amount of storms that have just been coming through the Gulf in the past few years. Of course, we had the one that set over the Bahamas 2 years ago. And that was devastating. That was devastating. And let me tell you what I'm doing. It's time for me to get a car. And I've really been looking at the electric vehicles for a number of reasons. Gas prices are not going to get better. They're not. They're going to, whenever it's not, I'm for Democrats or against Democrats, that's not the issue. Whenever Democrats are in office, gas always goes up. And we're seeing these storms like this. I decided to get an electric vehicle, and in particular, I'm looking at an electric vehicle that will charge up your house. It's a generator. And it will provide electricity back to your house for several days. And then with the gas situation, that's what I just decided to do. And the emissions and all like that, I decided to go seriously looking at it. And I'm going to, my next car is an electric car. But it's because when the electricity goes off and it's this hot, it is brutal. It's deadly. And I remember about maybe 4 years ago, the storm came through. It did not do much damage, but it caused the electricity to go off for about maybe 2 days. And I looked at my wife, who was just, she couldn't take it. I looked at her and she was panicking. She says, I can't take this heat. And so we drove around, but some of the gas stations, they didn't have gas because the electric wasn't on. And that's when folks decided to leave South Florida before that storm was coming. I mean, we knew one thing about a storm, we know it's going to come. When we know it's going to come, you just, you try to get to an area and get a hotel quick. If you know you're in the cone of where this thing can land, and make reservations, even if you don't utilize it, you get it. You get those reservations, whether it's in Orlando, whether it's in Jacksonville, and you have to go do that. You have to just say, I'm taking a week off. And most jobs, they're going to give you off anyway if the storm, if your area is impacted anyway. But you take off and you leave, because there won't be any schools open. There won't be any of that. And it takes about a good strong impact storm. It takes about a week to recover. So it's no need to be in that heat like that, and you're in your home. You don't have nothing. You just you take stuff and you go. That's all you can do. And that's how the pros in South Florida handle storms. And I say pros, the pro. Yeah, you get those storm impact windows and you leave. There's nothing and you leave. And you don't try to sit here and try to go through your stuff and all like that. If you got homeowners insurance, just make sure it's what it needs. Your valuables in South Florida, it is unprecedented numbers, the amount of people that's moving here right now. And when they move in, if there's a house for sale for like $200,000, they're offering $225,000. You know, most people under normal circumstances, where the 100, I make an offer for $190, and that offer is on the table. Nobody else can put an offer on it. That's Florida real estate laws. Nobody else can put a contract on that house. Okay? And then the buyer, the buyer at that point in time either accepts it or rejects it. And the real estate agent is not supposed to take any offer, entertain any offers while there's another offer on the table. They can't do it. That's against the real estate laws in Florida. So what the New Yorkers are doing, they're coming in and they think that, well, let me offer them more so they would accept it. Well, all they wanted was 200. So when you offer them 225, you're still putting a contract on the table that that they can't entertain any other contract. So why do that? I don't know. So if you all know of New Yorkers moving down here and they see a house, tell them don't offer more for the house than what it is. Good. How you doing, man?
Good. How you been?
Good. Working hard, all that stuff. Yeah, that's about it. How you doing, man?
What's the last name again?
Johnson. Okay.
Johnson, take care.
All right, you too. Yeah, so picking up my daughter. So why I talked to a New Yorker. I overheard the conversation, and they were happy because they had bought a house. And so I took the time getting a little coffee, and I said, hey, welcome to South Florida. And they said, oh, yeah, this is good. I said, did you like your home that you bought? Yeah. I said, let me ask the question, because I'm understanding that people are moving into the state and they're offering more money than what the house is worth. Oh, yeah, they wanted $250, and I put $275 on the table. And they were very proud about it, very proud. And I put $275, and I heard from them that evening. So I said to them, we who are native in Florida, we can't understand why you all offer more than what the house is. Is that a New York thing? And they said, yeah, that way, because if you go down on the house, they could reject it, and then somebody else can come in and buy it from underneath you. And so I said, but Florida law is, if they ask for 200, and if you say, I accept that offer, here's the money, I accept that offer, that house is automatically off the table. And the lady and the grandmother, I think was the wife and the mother-in-law, they go, what? I said, yeah, that's Florida real estate law. Now, if you offer them under the price, 190, then yeah, you could, you're in a negotiating. No, thank you, and there could be another offer on the table for 195 or 200. But if they ask for 200, and the moment you say yes, I will accept that offer, that's it. That house comes off the market. That's all they get. That's it. There's nothing else. So tell people moving into Florida, offering more is not going to secure the deal any more than offering them what they're asking for. If you go under the price, then yes, you're taking a chance. And that's why you always look to see if the house has been on the market for 6 months and they're offering, let's say, 200,000, and it's been on the market for 6 months, then you say nobody's gave them what they wanted for the house, so I'll make an offer for 180. And usually the buyer will say, yeah, let me take that because it's been 6 months and I didn't really get a bite, and I'll take the 180. And that's normally what happens. But right now in South Florida, a house goes on the market. As soon as it goes on the market for 200,000, within 2 days, somebody is offering more than that price, and the person that offered more thinks that they did that so they can secure the deal. When in essence, if you would have offered them, if you would have accepted, that's the key word, if you would have accepted what they advertised it for, you would have been locked in. And so the grandmother, the mother-in-law says, well, our real estate agent didn't tell us that. I said, the real estate agent's not going to tell you that, because the real estate agent gets a percentage of the purchase price and the selling price. So they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that, hey, you don't need to do that. Just give them this. They're looking at getting commission on top of your $25,000. It might be only a few hundred, but still, actually, yeah, it's only, I think it's about 5%, 5 to 7% that they're getting. So if you offer the 25,000, 10% is 2,500. Half of that, which is 5%, is $1,250. Well, that's $1,250 in their pocket because you offered more money. And that's what happens. So, but anyway, tonight, come on in my room. Elder Melvin and Brother Mark, Brother Antonio will be on at 7 o'clock. And then tomorrow night, Elder Melvin and I talked yesterday. He's going to be on our channel tomorrow night, and he's going to teach a special lesson that he wants to do, and he'll make mention of that tonight. So we're looking forward to having him and Brother Antonio on our channel. Instead of me teaching, they will be teaching tomorrow night. And I'll be there Wednesday night. So that's where we are. Again, it's Miami Hot. Miami Hot. Marie Tappan, good evening, Pastor Johnson, brothers and sisters. Greetings from St. Peters, Missouri. I know it's got to be hot up there too. I know it is. So, looks like it's 95, it says, because I'm parked in the shade. It's rough, people, rough. Rough, rough, rough. All right, that being said, peace and blessings to you all. Hit that like button. Tonight, come on in my room. We'll be on at 7 o'clock sharp. I'll be on a few minutes before then, just to chat a little bit. And I want to thank all of you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. Peace and blessings. We'll talk soon.